Are you a computer user that has a computer with Windows 10? Did you know that Microsoft is going to stop support of Windows 10 in the fall of 2025? This will mean that you will no longer be able to install those security updates that help keep your computer protected. Between now and then, it's important that you either replace your computer or update your computer to Windows 11. I'm Bryan Longworth, host of A Faster PC Live Technical Support. And coming up, I'm going to show you how we can do this and discuss how we can do this remotely without you having to bring your computer to a Faster PC or a Faster PC coming to you. We can actually log into your computer remotely and update it to Windows 11 from Windows 10 to Windows 11. And we can do this without you having to bring your computer in. And we can do this even if your hardware does not natively support Windows 11. Stay tuned to learn more. And we're going right now to the lines. We have Daniel on the line. Welcome to A Faster PC Live Technical Support, Daniel. How can we help you today?
Good morning, Bryan.
Good morning.
2 weeks ago, I called and asked about installing Windows 11 on a computer that isn't quite up to it.
Yes.
And you gave me a lot of good information, but I didn't get a chance to follow up on some other questions.
Okay.
First of all, if you indicated that you can perhaps install it,
yes,
and that you might be able to do it without me bringing the computer back into your shop.
Yes.
And first of all, could you do it that way? And secondly, if Windows 11 installs, will it have any kind of limitations because my computer wasn't quite equipped for it at first?
Sure. So yeah, this is a good question, and we can, by the way, we do upgrade computers from Windows 7 to Windows 10, Windows 8 to Windows 10 remotely, also from Windows 10 to Windows 11 remotely. We can do that remotely. So, and the way that works, if we've already worked on your computer, in the last year or maybe even 2 years, we probably have our remote support software on your computer. So it's real easy for us to connect. You just give us a call and let us know you want to do it. We schedule a time, or if it's convenient for us to do it right then, we get started on it right then. It's not an instant process. There is a large file that has to download from the internet. So, this would be something where we would log into your computer and we would download the file and or get the file started to download. As when the file is finished downloading, then we would actually launch or extract the file and then launch the installation. And that process takes a while as well. Depending on the speed of your computer, it can take anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. And then, there's some follow-up, just making sure everything is working right, making sure Windows is activated, and so on. And if we haven't done work on your computer recently, we can direct you to a website where you can download software that will, and we can direct you how to allow us access to your computer. And you allow us access to your computer, and we get our remote support software installed on it, and then we're ready to go. Now, you asked about whether you would have limitations because your computer hardware doesn't support Windows 11. And really, I went over this 2 weeks ago, but I'll go over it again today. What Microsoft is looking for. There's what's called a TPM, which is Trusted Platform. It's a chip that used to be on the motherboard, and that works to actually encrypt data on your drive if you're using BitLocker or another type of encryption by Microsoft. With Windows Pro, they use BitLocker. They use a similar type of encryption for Windows Home, but that's used to encrypt the data. The problem with the earlier operating systems that don't support, that don't have the TPM chip on the processor, it's on the motherboard, and data is sent back and forth from the processor to the TPM chip unencrypted. So it is possible, if someone has physical access to your computer and they know how to do it and they have the proper tool, it is possible for them to be able to crack the BitLocker key, which is the encryption key, so that they can actually take your drive to another computer and actually decrypt it. So that's the risk that you would have. Obviously, someone would have to have physical access to your computer, and they would have to have the know-how and the utility, the tools to be able to capture that BitLocker key. And then they would need to pull the drive out. So we're talking about a malicious activity where a hacker actually has access to your computer. Couldn't happen if the hacker's in Russia or China or India or somewhere other than your house or your business or your organization. So that's the limitation that you would have. You wouldn't have that full protection, but your computer will be more protected with Windows 11 because you'll be getting updates than with Windows 10 when Microsoft stops updating Windows 10 and stops supporting Windows 10, which will be in the fall of next year. So in the fall of 2025, those that are listening that have Windows 10, you will want to either replace your computer or upgrade your computer to Windows 11, and we can do that. We can help you with that. Even if your hardware doesn't natively support it, we can help you do that. Give us a call, 772-878-5978. I hope you've liked this video, that you've learned something from it. If you have, please click the like button, click subscribe, and click the bell so that you can be notified when we release new videos. And remember, when you have computer problems, you need a faster PC.